시청자 여러분 안녕하십니까? 전 세계 교회와 선교지 소식 전해드리는 CGN월드뉴스 정은지입니다. 우크라이나 전쟁 취재 중에 부상당하고 생사를 오갔던 폭스뉴스의 벤자민 홀 기자가 기적적으로 회복했습니다. 그의 믿음과 놀라운 회복의 이야기를 전해드립니다.
This was the scene of a battle just a few days ago as the Russians tried to move forward. They're still shelling it right now.
벤자민 홀 기자는 시리아, 이라크, 아프가니스탄 등 분쟁 지역 등을 주로 다니며 종군 기자로 활동해왔습니다. 최근에는 우크라이나 전쟁에 파견됐고 취재로 두각을 나타내는 데 오래 걸리지 않았습니다.
When we speak to these guys, they're feeling optimistic.
그러나 2022년 3월 15일 키이우 외곽 지역을 취재하던 홀 기자는 러시아군의 공격을 받으면서 뉴스의 주인공이 됐습니다.
Slowed down at a checkpoint, an abandoned checkpoint. As the car slowed down, out of nowhere came that first bomb, came whistling out of the sky, landed about 30 feet in front of us. Quickly, we knew we had to move, and there was a shout to reverse the car to get back. But then a few seconds later, the second bomb landed, and that landed just next to the car. It blacked me out. I was as close to death as I think you can be, in a total silent blackness. And into that blackness came my daughter, my 7-year-old daughter, Honor. And she was right in front of me, as clearly as anything. She said to me, "Daddy, you've got to get out of the car." And my eyes opened. I was brought quickly back into the world, and I took grabbed my way towards the door of the car. And just after I had gotten out of the car, the third bomb hit the car itself. And that one threw me away. And I was out for a little bit.
의식을 되찾은 홀 기자는 자신이 입은 부상의 심각성을 알 수 있었습니다.
I'm on fire. My right leg is gone. My left foot's gone, mostly gone. And I'm putting the flames out. I'm rolling around. I'm trying to stop the fire. No one knew where we were. No one knew we'd been hit. And there was no cell phone reception. And that was the moment there where you have to pray. You have to think, what am I going to do?
그때 우크라이나 특수부대원이 탄 차량이 지나갔습니다.
It didn't see us the first time, but it got lost down the road and it came back. I woke up soon after that in a hospital inside Kyiv, a small Ukrainian hospital. But then I knew I wasn't saved either because there was no way out of the city. And then began this incredible evacuation led by Save Our Allies, who managed to get me out on the Polish Prime Minister's train.
홀 기자는 오른쪽 다리, 왼쪽 발 외에 한쪽 눈을 잃었고 손을 심하게 다쳤습니다. 그리고 그의 오랜 친구인 피에르 자크르제우스키 영상 기자와 우크라이나인 사샤 쿠시노바 PD는 살아남지 못했습니다. 간신히 생명의 끈을 붙잡은 그는 기차를 타고 10시간을 버텨야 했고 국경을 넘어 폴란드로 가야 했습니다.
We'd managed to break through the roadblocks to get there, break through the curfews. People were checking my wounds to see if I was really injured or if we were a Russian hit squad coming in. And that was another point where I just had to pray. And it was when I got to the Polish border 10 hours later, through incredible agony, that there was a US Black Hawk waiting. And as I rose up into the sky, then that was the time that I knew that survival was over and recovery was beginning.
그의 회복의 여정은 고통스러웠습니다.
Yes, and the recovery continues to this day. Every day I'm at physio. I see doctors most days. There's still a lot of work to be done. But I was first taken to Landstuhl in Germany, biggest US base outside, a hospital outside, and where all the injured from Afghanistan and Iraq had been treated with very similar wounds to mine, called polytrauma.
그는 신간 세이브드에서 자신뿐만 아니라 아내 그리고 셋 딸을 위해 계속해서 싸워야 했다고 고백했습니다.
I didn't want my daughters to come and see me straight away. I didn't want them to see me so badly injured, unable to move. That's what drove my recovery, knowing that instead of them coming to see me, I would get better as fast as I could and as well as I could every single day. And so every day I woke up and the plan was to do more than I did the day before.
홀 기자는 사고 후 처음으로 셋 딸을 만나던 날 걱정과는 달리 진정한 기쁨을 맛보았다고 전했습니다.
But I was quite nervous because I had spoken to other people, veterans who'd had similar accidents as I'd had, similar limb loss, whose children were very afraid of them when they first saw them. But when I walked in that door and I knew they were waiting inside, I didn't quite know what it would be like. And then that one moment as they just all ran up and grabbed hold of me, my Honor, my eldest, wouldn't let go. And there was just this moment where she wouldn't let go of me. You're back, you're back, you're back. And we all cried. And it was just, that's what I had worked so hard to do. They were what saved me as well, was getting home. So that moment was one of just total joy, real joy.
그의 아내는 헌신적으로 회복을 도왔습니다.
I mean, one of the things I said the first time I saw her when I was in Landstuhl in Germany, a few days after I got out, the first thing I said was sorry. I said, I'm so sorry. Not because of what had happened, but because of what lay ahead. I knew that it meant a different life for us. She said, what have we got to do? Where do we do it? We will do it together.
한편 홀 기자는 회복 기간 동안 그리고 지금까지 사람들의 기도를 느낀다고 말했습니다.
Every single day I received letters. I received messages in the mail and social media from people across America, thousands of them, sending prayers, willing me on, sending blessings. And every single time I read one of those, it gave me that another little level of strength to push through. And, you know, in many ways, I am now much closer to God. I feel closer than I was before.
그는 자신의 생존과 회복이 하나님의 계획 아래에 있음을 느낀다고 전했습니다.
I wouldn't go as far as to say I know what it is, but I do know that I was saved because of incredible support and help and prayers and kindness and bravery from other people. And if I can give some of that back, then I think I would be doing the right thing.
복귀를 앞두고 있는 홀 기자는 그동안의 경험을 전하고 싶다는 바람을 전했습니다.
I have a couple of operations coming up in the next month, so not at the moment, but we're already talking about some plans, and I want to focus on some of the optimistic side as well. I'm so amazed at the incredible people I've met, the prayers that have been said, and the heroes around me that actually for the first time I want to tell some of those really uplifting, optimistic stories.
벤자민 홀 기자는 하나님이 주신 두 번째 삶을 많은 사람들에게 희망과 용기를 주는 데 쓰고 싶다고 밝혔습니다.